What happened to Kissy Missy, and is there really a chance that she is still alive? Kissy loses her right arm and Huggy loses his left hand. A year ago, I made a similar video for Chapter 3. Our theories about Huggy Wuggy were correct, so every second of this video is important. Don't miss anything. Also, only a small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed, so if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. It's free and it's the only way for me to upload new theories. When we hacked the game, we could go inside Huggy's mouth and we saw that his teeth had blood on them, like he just ate something. One of the biggest theories about what happened to Kissy Missy is that Huggy might have eaten her, since Kissy Missy was the closest one around. If we look at Huggy's teeth in Chapter 1, there was no sign of this. Now we can see that Huggy definitely ate something recently. What is Kissy Missy's chance of survival? I don't like giving false hope. A year ago, I said Huggy was alive and people didn't believe me, but I found clues that he really was alive. I wanted to make the same kind of video for Kissy Missy, but I don't have as many clues as I had for Huggy Wuggy. So what I'm about to say is only a theory. The chance that Kissy Missy is still alive is lower, but it's still possible. Before I explain how, we need to know a few things about Kissy Missy's backstory. Kissy Missy has always been on the good side and tries to help us. She travels with Poppy and is one of Poppy's favorite friends. She is more cooperative than Huggy and helped us many times in every chapter. So how could Kissy be alive? First, if she is alive, she would be in worse shape than Huggy and covered in injuries, because even in Chapter 4, she was in bad condition and could barely walk. Even if she survived, she probably cannot walk anymore. Chapter 4 proved that Huggy is the strongest character ever because it takes an incredible amount of power to survive that fall, and Huggy did it. We can almost say for sure that Chapter 5 will start with a new Huggy Wuggy chase scene. But get ready, because here comes a big theory. Some of you might disagree. I don't have direct proof, but it seems that in Chapter 5 we might convince Huggy to join our side and stand against Prototype. For that to happen, we need to understand why Huggy is Prototype's #1 helper, and why he attacks us all the time. My theory is that if Huggy is about to die, we choose to save him, and then he believes we are friends and switches to our side. Even if this doesn't happen in Chapter 5, it could happen in later chapters. Maybe Huggy's bloodthirsty nature can be fixed by reminding him of his childhood. This is just a theory. Maybe it's just what I want to happen. But I'm sure we won't be able to completely destroy Huggy in Chapter 5. He will appear in future chapters. Also, Huggy will not be the main villain of Chapter 5. We will face a new main enemy. Where does Kissy Missy fit into this story? The chance that she is alive is very low. I wish I could give you hope, but from a lot of analysis, I see that Kissy lost her arm, and even without that injury, it would be really hard for her to survive these events. Why don't I say 0 chance? Because we never saw exactly what happened to Kissy. There's still a small possibility, but the truth is, even if she survived, she would not be the same Kissy Missy anymore. So what really happened to Kissy Missy? Maybe Huggy Wuggy dealt the final blow and ate her because he was hiding far underground and was very hungry. Or maybe Prototype showed up to collect her parts. Or maybe she found a way to escape at the last moment and is hiding somewhere, badly injured, waiting for help. So where did Poppy go? After Poppy lost Safe Haven, she lost hope too, because she lost all of her strongest friends. Doughy and Kissy Missy were some of Poppy's best allies. Also, she had a mental breakdown when she realized there was no person named Ollie, and that Ollie was actually the Prototype. Imagine being Poppy. All your friends are gone, your safest hideout was destroyed, and the person you talked to for years, Ollie, was actually Prototype. What would you do? Let me know your theories in the comments. So, what is Prototype's real goal? Prototype wants to take control of Poppy because the final conversation brought up a lot of mysteries and raised many more questions. Poppy found out that Prototype knows things it shouldn't, and she became even more panicked. Prototype doesn't want to kill Poppy, but anyone who helps Poppy is in danger. Prototype says it has special plans for Poppy, which means locking her in a cage is just the beginning of its plan. It goes beyond simply keeping her locked away. Also, since Huggy is the most powerful and valuable one to prototype, it doesn't want Huggy to be destroyed either. So basically, everyone other than those two is at risk. Killing Catnap and the others so easily, yet saving Huggy can be explained in this way. Also, if you haven't watched my videos about Huggy Wuggy yet, I highly recommend you do because they contain very important information. The next video will be awesome, so don't forget to subscribe and like.